conceptions of the woman as inferior, and sometimes in some
Right,
civilizations as essentially
but it say
evil.
G&J Media Live. Where, 21?
The great seductress,
That's
the weaker kind, etc. This was not the case in the African mythology.
Man, I've been up here talking to my goddamn self.
Myth, which gave a
I'm about to go
It
on.
was a sort of bedrock.
I don't believe it.
Reality. That
don't believe it.
Greater freedom and power. It is not an accident, therefore.
They give me time to play the commercial. Let's play the commercial.
Many of the goddesses of the European women black. The most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
After 75 years organizing the Baba the Tawi village, Elder Marie Kelsey gave a special report to help us during this time try to organize and tribe up. Check out 11 steps, considerations for empowering African-centered organizations. Get your copy. Get your copy at MoribaKelsey.com. Once again, that's MoribaKelsey.com. MoribaKelsey.com. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Where we at? Let's get this receipt screen up. I want y'all to see the receipts. This is some of the stuff we've been doing. We're going to add to this on a regular basis, letting y'all know what we doing in the community. I just got up on here, and I was talking to myself for about 10 minutes until Quasi let me know, brother, I don't see you. You're not live. And I can't do nothing but blame Quasi because I never had that problem till his ass showed up. Never had that problem till Quasi came to the house. Then all of a sudden, I'm not recording no more. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or not. What do y'all think? Let's take a poll. Brother Quasi or not Brother Quasi? But anyway, let's go and talk about the folktale for tonight. Family, I want to welcome you to Folktales for Grown Folks. Before we do that, we got to remember to allow my spiritual animals to do their job. I want to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Tim. This is a Heart of Simba production, and right now you are listening to Folktales for Grown Folks. Well, of course, we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Oh man, let's get to blowing up some paradigms. Let's do it. We about to do it. Let's blow up some paradigms. All right, cool. Folktale for the day. Let's do this. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna find this folktale real quick. This is The Mountain in Labor. It's called The Mountain in Labor. It's a very simple one, but oftentimes when you do a little research. But I didn't have time today. This is a very busy day for me. The mountain in labor. But I know where to go. Mountain in labor. Boom. We want, nope. Let me put Aesop. Fables of Aesop. One of the best sites for Aesop Fables is this site. So I'm going to go on to the news, my news stream, and I'm going to show it to you on the news scene. Let's go to the news screen. Bow, there you go. Let's get it. All right. Do I have to get I guess I'm going to have to get a membership or something because they never had ads on here before. But all right, here we go. Make sure y'all able to see the folktale. Yep, y'all looking at the folktale with me. All right, so I'm going to read it first. We are using from Forgotten Books, Aesop Fables. Complete original translations from the Greek by Aesop, translated by George Fowler Townsend. All right, I love folktales, love myths and legends. You know, we'll talk about that maybe a little bit today. The mountain in labor. A mountain once greatly agitated. Loud groans and noises were heard, and crowds of people came from all parts to see what was the matter. While they were assembled in anxious expectation of some terrible calamity, out came a mouse. And the moral of the story is don't make much ado about nothing. All right, cool. I have some questions about this one. I have some serious questions about this one. Because first question that I'm going to ask as an observer is very simple. Why in the hell would people gather around a mountain that's rumbling? Why would you do that? But that's just me. All right, but let's go on and see some of the other stuff. Moody Mulatto, thank you for joining us. Let's see. Let's go on. We got a mountain emitting terrible noises was said to be in labor, but as people watched to see what would happen, all they saw came out of it was a mouse. Don't make a big fuss over nothing. That's the Elliot Jacob version. How you doing today, Moody Mulatto? Welcome. All right, cool. Let's go and look at some of the other versions, and then we're going to get into our discussion. Call lines are open, 614-556-4535. Of course, I'm going to find a way to connect this to some of the stuff that's going on right now. Here we go. One day, people noticed a mountain in labor, smoke coming out of its summit, the earthquaking at their feet, trees crashing, and huge rocks tumbling. They felt sure something horrible was going to happen. They all gathered together to see what terrible thing this could be. They waited and they waited, but nothing came. Suddenly there was a still more violent earthquake, and a huge gap appeared in the side of the mountain. The people all fell down upon their knees and waited. At last, a teeny mouse poked his little head and bristles out of the gap and came running down towards them. Okay. Let's go and look at the Samuel Quexel. Now, family, bear with me. Bear with me because the lesson is in here. Now, I want y'all to think about some of the stuff that's happening. And then I want you, for example, once again, going back, let's look at the strange behavior of the people. Now, let me tell you something. If I'm by a mountain and that motherfucker start rumbling, I'm not gathering to see the tragedy. The tragedy is going to be those people standing up there watching. I'm getting the fuck out the way. But I don't understand. I don't know. But anyway, the mountains were said to be in a labor and other most dreadful groans. People came together far and near to see what birth would be produced, and after they had waited considerable time in expectation, out crept the mouse. Now, this is what I like about this site. This is called Fables of Aesop. And some of them, they have some real good applications. Let's read this real quick. Great cry and little wool is the English proverb. Great cry and little wool is the English proverb, the sense of which bears an exact proportion to this fable, by which are exposed all those who promise something exceeding great, but come off with a production ridiculously little. projectors of all kinds who endeavor by artificial rumors to raise the expectation of mankind and then, by their mean performance, defeat and disappoint them, has time out of mind been lashed with recital of this fable. How agreeably surprising is it to see an uncompromising favorite whom the caprice of fortune has placed at the helm of state, serving the Commonwealth with justice and integrity, instead of smothering and embezzling the public treasure to his own private and wicked ends. And on the contrary, how melancholy, how dreadful, or rather how exasperating and provoking a sight is it to behold one whose constant declarations for liberty and the public good have raised the people's expectation of him to the highest pitch, as soon as he is got into power, exerting his whole art and cunning to ruin and enslave this country. Damn. The sanguine hopes of all those that wish well to virtue and flatter themselves with the reformation of everything to oppose the well-being of the community, vanished away in smoke and are lost in dark, gloomy, uncomfortable prospects. Family, let me say this to you. That shit is dope. We about to get into it. I don't know if y'all understood. Let me read this one more time for you. And tell me, because I'm telling you, I don't pick these proverbs. I read them in order. I don't pick the folk tales. I read them in order. And it just so happened that this proverb pops up on today. Now, the application of this proverb, because I'm thinking that the mountain is something that's dangerous, that's about to blow. But in the application, what they break down is that the mountain is a metaphor. As usual in the story, I'm thinking about the mountain. I'm thinking about it in actuality. But it's a little bit deeper than that. The mountain is a metaphor, of course. And the mouse is a metaphor. Make much ado over nothing. So, in this, they're describing some of the shit that's going on right now in our country. And if you blink, you will miss it. I want you to focus on what I'm focusing. You can read it if you on my screen. If you're on Instagram, you want to see it and read it for yourself, go to gnjmedia.live because it's sitting right here and it's telling you exactly some of the shit that's going on right now. Listen, great cry and little wool is the English proverb, the sense of which bears an exact proportion to this fable, by which are exposed all those who promise something exceeding great, but come off with a production ridiculously little. That mountain is our politicians. That mountain, in many cases, are our community leaders. Those mountains are these big corporations and these big box stores that's coming into our community. Great promises, great ado, but they do absolutely nothing for the people. We stand around and we look at it. Because I guess I lied. Because I'm looking at this metaphor every day and I haven't ran anywhere because I couldn't afford to run nowhere. I can't afford to go nowhere else. You can see America on a collision course with destiny. As a matter of fact, me and Quasi was talking about this 6 years ago. Talking about 2020. 2020, had a poem about 2020, did a blog about 2020, did a show about 2020. I can't remember what it was, but it was something where we was talking about 2020. 2020 hit and 2020 was off the motherfucking hook. We ain't even through 2020 yet. We done had Kobe Bryant dead. Kobe Bryant in a helicopter crash. We had a motherfucking pandemic. We ain't had a pandemic in almost 100 years. A pandemic. Huh? Oh, Kwesi said they attacked this. Oh yeah, that's right. They assassinated the second most powerful person in Iran on January 2nd. Then we was hit by a plague. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a plague. Pandemic. It was a plague. We got hit by a plague. Matter of fact, we still suffering from it. Then we had a perfect storm right in the midst of the plague. We see everybody else get to see the plague that black folks been wrestling with for over for the whole time we've been in this goddamn country. And they react. And I'm sitting up here looking at the mountain, rumbling and bumbling, and I'm like, oh, and all of us is like, a big change is coming. A big change is coming. But what's the possibility of a mouse just coming out? That's what this folktale is about. This folktale is about what's going on with us right now. And what's even worse, how many of us are just sitting watching it as a spectator. Family, what are you doing? What are you doing to make sure that when all the rumbling and bumbling is done, right, that it's going to be more than a mouse that comes up out of it? This is called the mountain of labor. And at the end of this, nothing but a mouse comes out of the mountain. Everybody was standing around waiting. Are you one of those standing around waiting, or are you one of those that's making preparations? Are you one of those that's getting ready? Are you one of those that's going to make sure that it's going to be more than just a mouse coming out the damn hole? Or are you sitting at home being one of those spectators just waiting? Waiting for doom, waiting for destruction, waiting for whatever, waiting for the change, not realizing that you are the change. This pandemic could have gave you time to reflect. Have you been reflecting, or you just been getting high and drinking and been depressed and been arguing with your spouse? Rather than making plans for the futures, making plans for the right-hand turn or left-hand turn that you're going to make in your life. Or are you just waiting for the mouse to appear? So let's go and finish reading this. Hold on. By which are exposed all those who promise something exceeding great but come off with a production of ridiculously little. Sound like the presidency. Sound like the mayor. Sound like the city council. Sound like the police chief, right, in Columbus. Sound like the police officers all over the country. Sound like, it looks like everybody taking a knee for George Floyd, which is kind of fucked up to me. Now, you're supposed to take a knee with Colin Kaepernick. I can understand that, but don't take no goddamn knee for George Floyd. Wasn't it a knee that killed him? Is it me? Or is that shit backwards? You're supposed to take a knee with Colin Kaepernick. Now everybody taking a knee, but it was the knee in the neck of George Floyd that killed him. Now we're taking a knee. Are we serious? Or are we just backwards and fucked up? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think we need to be taking a knee for George Floyd. And by the way, speaking of that, family, please understand that the mountain rumbling and grumbling is not George Floyd. George Floyd is one of the quakes. It's not the cause. George Floyd is an effect. So for a lot of people that's getting caught up in the George Floydism, right? God bless you. If that's all it is about for you, you know what I'm saying? But we got to understand there's been a systematic injustice rolling through black America for as long as everybody that's watching me can remember. And the question is this the mountain rumbling for change? Is this the mountain that's going to level the earth around it? Or is it just going to be a mouse coming out because there are a whole lot of promises being made and a whole lot of deals being made and a whole lot of conversations being made, and all over the country people are calling for defunding the police. And 2 weeks from now, we on to Cardi B's next album. Everybody talking about this new term, demon time and shit. Right? Or somebody popular got a new relationship that's all the rage. Is that where you gonna be? Right? Come on, family. Come on, family. We gotta stop falling for the okie doke. As let me go on back up to the top here. It says, don't make a big fuss over nothing. Don't make a big fuss over nothing. And as they say here, don't make much ado about nothing. Right? So the question is what's going on now nothing? The earth is shaking up under our feet. The earth is shaking. The trees are being ripped asunder. The city is on fire. The earth is in labor and is ready to give birth. And what's going to come forth? You got to go to the bathroom? And what's going to come forth? Is it going to be a mouse? Is it going to be something useless? Because that's what the mouse represents here. It's the nothing. After all of the shaking and all of the rattling and all of the rioting, it's the only thing that's going to come out of this is another promise that we're going to sit down and be satisfied with. I'm telling y'all, family, our ancestors are working with us. I don't pick this shit. I'm telling you, I go in order. I picked the pages in the book. We started at the beginning of the book. Those that have been around know that this, I don't pick these. That it's like this. And the Proverbs and the folktales, they line up with what's going on in the world. And this has been going on for years. Not saying that it's prophetic. But the shit that we're going through is not new. And all we got to do is be students of history. Right? But I just heard a quote today. James Baldwin said, it's something like, we belong to history and history is within us, or something along the lines, where in the sense that we're caught in history and history is caught in us. This is why with Gye-Nyame, I constantly talk about the moment, because being caught in history means that you are caught in the past. And if you are caught in the past, it's hard for you to change the future. This is why in our daily toast, we talk about the past, but then we always bring it and ground ourselves in the present moment, because it's only in the present moment you can make change. It's in the present moment when you become conscious. It's in the present moment when you wake up. You never wake up in the past. As I say, or unless you were smoking some real good weed or you got some new type of drug, you never wake up in the past. The only place change happens is not in the future, it's in the present. We are how can I put it? We are at the most critical moment in history right now. Every day of your life is the critical moment in history where you get to make a choice. Your ancestors no longer get choice. They pass that gift on to you. Your future generations don't get to make choices. That belongs to you. Right now, you get to make a choice. And my question to you, are you choosing to allow the mouse to come up out the mountain? Allow the mouse, the absolute nothing, to be the gift of this moment? He's like, brother, how can I change it? What are you reading right now? Are you out? And if you out marching, what is the plan after you march? What are you building? I constantly been talking about for years here, tribe up. I've been talking about Gye-Nyame tribe. I'm talking about tribing up, getting with a group of people of like-minded so that y'all can sit down and y'all can share your thoughts and y'all can build. And y'all can start some type of business or some type of organization that will work in your community, that will work in your life to help you become better. This is the moment that we have been waiting for. And some of y'all gonna sleep right through this shit. And some of y'all right now is talking about the past. And some of y'all are fretting the future. And you're not embracing the power of this moment right now. It's passing you by. So for you, out of all of this, it's going to be a mouse with long whiskers coming up out of this tumultuous time. I don't know if I said that word right. Did I say that word right? Tumultuous? Come on, family. Come on, family. We have to get it together. Because listen, I'm telling you, man, we've been given a gift. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people call Corona terrible and blah. I call it the Marcus Garvey virus. Because Marcus said he was coming with 100 million Africans behind him, and he was going to shut this shit down. And look what happened. You know what I'm saying? Marcus might have been a little bit late, but Marcus came back and shut this shit down. You had an opportunity to take that breath that for at least the last 5 generations we have not been able to take. I mean, some of y'all might have to take the breath because you was a little bit hungry, but you was broke, but it was still a break where you had a chance to actually get your bearings. But then some of us, we wasted it. You know what I'm saying? All right. But we've been building here at Gye-Nyame. We getting ready for DigiFest. Speaking of that, shameless plug. DigiFest coming up on June 20th. We have Philip Shock Matthews coming. He's gonna talk to us about Gye-Nyame. We got Professor Greg Kamanthi Carr coming. He gonna bust some heads because we gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know, that's one of my, you know what I'm saying, that's one of my friends, that's one of my partners. We're going to sit down, we're going to rapid takes, and we're going to mix it up a little bit, right? And we're going to bring some real shit to you, right? Got Earth Jallo, she going to be speaking. Family, it is going down, and I hope to see you there. It's going to be June 20th from 12 to 6 p.m. We'll be putting the schedule out because I know some of y'all ain't going to be able to sit around for 6 hours with us, 6 or 7 hours. You already know how Gye-Nyame journey is. Huh? It's online, gnjmedia.live, gnjmedia.live. You know, we still under the coronavirus, so I ain't asking people to come out nowhere. So don't worry about it. You're going to be able to watch this on gnjmedia.live, right? We're going to be rebroadcasting. You're going to be able to get certain parts of it and all that.
We're doing a march on the 20th. That's why I asked.
We got a march. Who doing a march?
I got pulled into the planning committee for the Juneteenth celebration.
What planning committee? What the fuck? What this planet?
It was organic. It just happened.
Just happened.
I'm like the oldest person on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I won't be mad at the babies. Shit. I thought you were about to tell me some old fuckers that's putting together the Juneteenth. This is going to be from 12 to 6. It's going to be online.
I need a sign
Gye-Nyame?
Tune in.
You talking?
I mean, but sure, but more specific for that, just for that show. Just I had a sign the other day. I was walking around.
Oh.
And it said Gye-Nyame.
Yeah, we gonna need to get some I was thinking about that anyway. But anyway, family. The call-in line is 614-556-4535. 614-556-4535. I did not finish reading what I told you I was going to finish reading. I apologize. I get excited, as you can see. I really like what I do. Projectors of all kinds who endeavor by artificial rumors to raise the expectation of mankind and then by their mean performance defeat and disappoint them have time out of mind been lashed with the recital of this fable. Here, how agreeable, surprising is it to see an unpromising favorite, whom the caprice of our fortune has placed at the helm of state, serving the Commonwealth with justice and integrity, instead of smothering and embezzling the public treasure to his own private and wicked ends. And on the contrary, how melancholy, how dreadful, or rather how exasperating and provoking a sight is it to behold one whose constant declarations for liberty and public good have raised people's expectations of him to the highest pitch as soon as he's got into power, exerting his whole art and cunning to ruin and enslave his country. Don't we got that shit going on right here? All this from a proverb about a shaking mountain and a goddamn mouse. I'm telling you, our ancestors was no joke, right? And then y'all like, Aesop wasn't one around. Well, I could argue that point. I'll argue that point. Debate that shit. Call in. Let's talk about it. 614-556-4535. And nobody gonna call in. We go in the show because I think, shit, hold on. Anime, how I do on this one? How I do on this one, Anime? Yeah, because I'm saying, yeah, now, but I know, see, and realize this at Gye-Nyame Journey. This is Brother Hatem's opinion. I know some other opinions out there, some other ideas around this, right? Right? Because we don't have to agree here, right? You know, we could argue, we could fight, I could hang up on you, we still gonna be cool anyway, because that's what happens. That's how shit goes down. That's how we learn. We gotta sharpen our swords. So who gonna sharpen their sword with me tonight? Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Let's get out here and let's sit up here and let's look at this. Or we could talk, we could agree, we could disagree, whatever. 614-556-4535. I'm typing in on Instagram as well as post it up on our chat. Sharika's up and drinking wine. I see you, girl. I remember when you was too young to drink wine. Damn, time flies. All right, let me go and put the number up for Instagram. Call in line. Let me know, I got to say it right. Black line. We call it the black line. There we go. 614-556-4535. So, and if nobody call in, it's cool. I got you. I'll just go on, take my ass to bed, get up in the morning. By the way, family, listen, first off, the way y'all have been responding to Gye-Nyame Journey, the likes on the page are up. We are well over 1,000. Y'all have been sharing like crazy. Girl, if you old, then I'm decrepit. Be quiet with your young ass, Sharika. You ain't old yet, baby. All right? Anyway, y'all have been loving on us with the likes. Y'all been loving on us with the shares. We are growing. And on top of that, y'all have been loving on us with the support. Y'all, listen, I'm going to post it up again because there might be somebody out there right now be like, yo, I want to do it. We have a support group. You know, to support what we do because, like I said, I've been talking about how much some of this stuff costs, and we got like 18, 19 supporters. And I know some of y'all out there that's big time is like, oh, that ain't nothing. But for us, that's incredible. That's incredible. So y'all could go to gnjmedia.support on Instagram. That's gnjmedia.support. If you like what we doing, you can support us so that we continue building. Because like my goal is for at least in Columbus at first. Columbus is gonna be the first place, but we gotta have us a full-time nation builder and a full-time and let's say at least a part-time warrior and a part-time elder. But we need a full-time organizer. Freedom is going to cost, and we got to tax ourselves. I mean, I know y'all don't like that word. But we got to figure out how to pull these resources together so that we could get somebody out here that's able to live a life and be able to eat and feed their family. But yet the community is providing all that for them. So when it comes time to fight for the community, we ain't got to look for nobody to do it because they gonna do it because they know that if the community go down, they go down. So when they go and approach these politicians, they don't have to bite their words. Why? Because it's the community that feed them. When they go talk to the police chief, they ain't got to bite their tongue. You know why? Because they know that it's the community that feeds them. And they know it's the community that's going to come get them. And it's going to protect them. When somebody is doing some shit they don't need to be doing, it's going to be them that's going to organize the checking committee. Because we do need some checking committees because there's a lot of fuckery going on in some of our neighborhoods. So we do need to put together a checking committee, and we need somebody that's going to be able to organize that shit full time. And we also need somebody that when they start fucking up, we as a community can look and be like, yo, homie, you need to pull up or get out. We need somebody that's responsible to us. We need somebody that can look at some of these bills that's coming out of Congress, some of these things that's being passed in the city. We need groups of individuals that could do this. Because our oppression is a 24-hour a day job. We need somebody whose job, at least one person in each city, whose job it is to move us towards freedom. And I'm telling y'all right now, one person will bloom into 2, 2 will bloom into 4, 4 will bloom into 8, 8 will bloom into 16. Because once we get family out there that is looking and they can see what freedom looks like, because family, can't nobody else fund your freedom. They can pay reparations. But even with reparations won't make you free. We're going to have to still pull our resources and get individuals that are directly responsible to us. Isn't that what a lobbyist do? A lobbyist go out and work full time and have access to resources to get politicians, right? To get politicians, their full time job is to get politicians to owe them, to listen to them, right? Because the community that they represent is paying them. A lot of y'all want to be free for free. That shit don't work. Don't work in China. Don't work in France. Don't work in London. Don't work in Vietnam. Don't work in Thailand. Don't work in Russia. Don't work in North Korea or South Korea. Don't work in Nigeria. Don't work in Ghana. Don't work in Guyana. Don't work in Brazil. And it sure don't work in capitalist America. We got to invest in our community and we got to invest in our freedom. Seriously. I mean, it's just that simple. But I ain't got no more to say. And since nobody don't want to talk to me, you're like, brother Hot Town, We don't want to talk to you, man. Your old ass. Nobody want to talk to you, brother Hot Tim. Just in case, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. 614-556-4535. Let's go down the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline while we waiting. Because y'all tripping. They tripping, Quasi. You know, Quasi come over. So that's it for that proverb. I ain't got nothing else. I don't know what else to say about it. Maybe somebody else do, but then let's go down the timeline. I wasn't planning to, but hey, y'all quiet tonight. I don't know why you think they quiet, Quasi? See, this guy, look at that shit.
It's the middle of the week. I mean, it's the logical downtime in the protest mentality. People realizing that it takes energy. So, you know, I think our people are where we need them to be. They somewhere reflecting.
Okay, so this could be a good thing. All right, so fam, I want to thank y'all. If you look over here, this is what I was looking for the other day. It says response, 10% response rate, 29 minutes response time, respond faster, turn on the badge. Okay, I lost that badge. I can't respond. But we got 1,097 followers, and that's different than likes. Our post reach is 6,487 this week. Video views this week, 1,310. Family. Thank you. Oh, my God. Y'all helping us grow. All right, so right now, we are up. Oh, I'm on. Let me go to post. Listen, I'm giving y'all a little bit of time. 614-556. Somebody out there got the dry mouth. They're scared. Can't call in. Don't want to talk to that mean old man. The old man in the black cave. Don't want to talk to him. I'm not that mean. All right, so here we go. Folktales for grown folks. The Mountain Labor 41 minutes ago. 30 people reached, 57 engagements. Thank you. 3 comments. Thank you, family. All right, let's see what else. All right. Folktales for grown folks. Okay. All right, here we go. DigiTV. This was on earlier today. God damn, 133 views, 9 shares? Wow. Let's give the family a round of applause, family. This is what I'm talking about. See, I asked the fam, I said, please start sharing, because I was telling y'all that there is a connection between shares and views and everything. Y'all don't even have to comment, but y'all just click like. Some of y'all don't even watch the whole damn video. Y'all just be like, boom. All right, we know Brother Hot Tim gonna be. So DigiTV, 531 people reached because y'all did 9 shares. And because y'all did 9 shares, we got 133 views. Now, for those that don't know, DigiTV is what I put on during the day while everything is moving. And it's like we got a lot of content, right? And so, I'm sharing it. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even expect that. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. And I really appreciate y'all taking the time to, damn, I'm almost teary-eyed. And by the way, that ambrosia went fast as hell. I might not announce it on another show because it was crazy. But hey, I ain't mad. Look at this. This is from yesterday. Daily Toast. No, this morning. 10 shares, 70 views, 398 people reached. Family, y'all doing a damn thing. My God. Oh my God. Man, another round of applause, man. Y'all shit. Listen. Ain't no tribe like Gye-Nyame Journey. Shouts out to DJ Dale for Chad. Chad Bourne. What's up, my friend? How you doing? But family, listen, I done gave y'all enough time and held these lines open, and listen, stop agreeing with me, goddammit. I need y'all to, I need y'all to go on and, where Navita at? Because Navita could find you. Where Lady J? You know what I'm saying? Give me somebody to wrestle with and fight with over this goddamn mic. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, we got to sharpen our weapons, and that's our minds, right? Because, family, listen to me. With these phones and all the technology we have, you become what's called a citizen journalist. You have more access to more information than anybody in the history of time. You have more access to more information. The question now is, are you turning that information into knowledge, and are you growing that knowledge into wisdom? And are you using it to better your life, or are you using it to push yourself deeper into a hole of depression, into a hole of fear? Or are you using it to bust out? Are you using it? You know what I'm saying? It goes back, because like Folktales, it goes to the story of the three pigs. Are you building your house? Are you using your information to build a house of straw? Are you turning it into knowledge and building a house of wood? Or are you producing wisdom from all of that and producing brick? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? So anyway, now as soon as I get off, y'all gonna come. All right, so now let me announce, this brother right here needs some support. Want to support Black Macchiato comic Kickstarter interview. Now, he was being interviewed by the Black Sans, the creator of Black Sans, which is a black comic book that I support and that I would suggest that you support, especially if you have children. But if you like comic books, real good comic book to have. Here, this is another black comic that's coming out. I didn't even get to watch the whole thing, but because I have such trust in Black Sans, I don't think it will bring no trash out. I shared it. Also, we have an ADOS meeting on June 18th, 2020. For those that don't know, ADOS stands for American Descendants of Slavery. This is the tribe that many of us here in America, and most of y'all, a lot of y'all that listen to me belong to this tribe. You know what I'm saying? American Descendants of Slavery. Like, well, why you label that? Because we got to have, we had to put some type of label on it, because it's like we have a lot of people that are, in a sense, taking shit that belongs to us. You know what I mean? Like they say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, right? And everybody that is receiving the benefits of what your ancestors struggled for might not deserve it, and probably is using it and not bringing the benefits back to you. And it's something to really consider. So come in and check out the meeting. It's on Facebook.com. It's going to be live. It's probably be open line. You'll be able to go and get in there, ask some questions, and really, really explore, right? And this for my family all over the country, because everybody on here is not familiar with ADOS. Come check it out and see if it's for you, or or not, whatever. See if it fits. More cops is the answer to fighting crime. I ain't gonna cover that. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm gonna go and chill with Quasi for a second. Then I'm taking my old ass to bed because y'all don't want to talk to her, brother. I don't understand. Is it my breath? Is it my breath? Is it my beard? I know y'all ain't clowning me because, shit, I'm not going to the barbershop in the midst of a goddamn pandemic where nobody know how you get anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all ever notice how the news be changing? You just be confused about shit. 1 minute, fat is good for you. Next minute, fat is the most deadly thing. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with COVID. 1 minute you could catch it from a motherfucker that you didn't know had it. And then now they say that's very rare. I mean, I'm so sick of shit changing. It's like, just shut up till you know what the fuck you talking about. I mean, that's what citizen journalists like myself is supposed to run my mouth. Y'all surrounded by experts that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And how can motherfuckers that make that much money be allowed to be wrong? How can top economists fuck up an economy and still stay employed? These motherfuckers went to school. Go ahead. What?
How can a mayor order that citizens in his city that are protesting the conditions that they have to exist in?
Come on louder now. They can't hear you. Come on, I'm listening.
How can the mayor of a city that appointed his police officers, or at least allowed his police chief to appoint the officers, to whoop the asses of people in his city protesting the conditions that they had to live in, and still get to keep his job? Pretty good job.
Pretty good job. I mean, we pay a lot of motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck they doing. So family, it's time for some of us to take some of these jobs, because if these motherfuckers don't know what they doing, then some of us could get in these jobs and not know what we doing and do just as good of a job.
Hey, that's something we could do one day on one of these shows. We could sit up here and talk about every elected position in our city, where they come from, what they do, what they supposed to do, what their address is. All of that public information.
Oh, well, hey, I mean, like I said, I've been telling you get a show. Yeah, I mean, you the second, listen, this is the second person that then told me about a show that has something to do with me.
Who the other person?
Lady J.
I knew it.
Lady J. I want to do a show, but without High Tim, goddammit. I want somebody to have a show with Tim not here or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and be consistent. Because really it's just consistency and getting up here on the mic and doing it. And being willing to make a fool of yourself. Hell, I mean, shit, the mayor do it. Police chief do it all the time. You know, I think I'll be a good mayor. Should I run for mayor in 2023? DJ Delford Chadbourne, can you help me run for mayor? You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking about city council, but fuck it. Let's shoot for the stars. Might grab the moon on the way down.
Or at least sheriff.
Ooh. What do y'all think about Brother Hatim being the sheriff? You're the new sheriff in town here. God damn it. What, DJ Delford Chapwood said nope.
You get to determine what the rules in the jails are. That's a lot of power.
Can you help me become sheriff, DJ Delford Chapwood? I want to be sheriff. There's a new sheriff in town here. Here, let me get my cola nut so I can go and put it in my mouth like I'm chewing tobacco.
They'd rather Dallas Baldwin have it than you?
Okay, boy, that's a new sheriff in town. And I'm trying to tell you right now, rules are going to be different. We're going to run things the right way here. God damn it. I got my deputy, Quasi Low, and we're gonna go in and lock this city down. What do y'all think about Brother Hatim being sheriff? I'm running for something. Or somebody in our camp is running for something. Family, y'all need to be getting ready. Y'all think I'm joking. 2023 is coming. It's fastly approaching. We have supporters. We have people that believe in what we do. We have people that see the consistency. They see me clowning. And maybe I'm better right here where I'm at right now. But y'all best believe, want you to employ 1,500 black people first. Want you to. That's a good idea. All right, you ain't have to hurt my feelings. Okay, I ain't got no employees. So DJ Delford Chadbourne gonna go and hurt my damn feelings. What, does 1,500 people work for the sheriff department?
I would imagine so.
Huh?
If not the Sure, I mean, definitely Columbus City CPD. I don't know about the sheriff.
All right, Instagram, we about to go off. I'm about to go off air anyway. So thank y'all for joining us. But hey, maybe so DJ Delford, you gonna help? What about this sheriff thing? Yeah, because you didn't say no to the sheriff shit. But anyway, just a thought. We throwing it out there. Maybe that's not my role. Maybe my role is to be here. But we need to get people ready. We need a sheriff. We need a mayor. We need at least 3 of those seats on the city council. We need somebody on education. You know what I'm saying? We can actually make some changes in the city. Right? It's definitely doable. Definitely doable. But anyway, let me go and get up off of here and take my ass to bed. I love each and every last one of y'all. I want to thank y'all for joining us here on Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I don't know why I still got that screen up. Yeah, I love you too, Miss Rika. And when you come to town, if you ever come back to Columbus, I have some ambrosia for you. But for those of you that live out of town that want ambrosia, I don't mail it anymore because it ruined a great internet relationship that I had with somebody because of misunderstanding. But what I can do, I can send you a SCOBY as well as produce a video to teach you how to make ambrosia yourself. But family, this is Brother High Tim. I want to thank you again. I want to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of Simba production. And of course, this has been Folktales for Grown Folks, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. All right, stick around for the commercial, fam. Support.
AYIMBUBE is an acronym, Mind, Body, and Universal Balance Empowerment Institute. It is also Zulu. It means lion, of course. With that, we're working with resiliency. We're working with trauma-informed care. With all of the mind-body connections that we need to not only address so many of our ills, but also to heal from them. There's no one giant step that does it. It's a lot of little steps. Author unknown. How do you regulate? Yoga, meditation, and Bube. Mind, body, universal balance, empowerment. We're waiting for you. How do you regulate?
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black, too strong. Yeah.
We were born to be great.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black.
We were born to be great.
This is Brother Asaru.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.